In 1978, frustrated that they couldn't join business organizations and private clubs reserved for men only, a small group of women came together to form the Central Exchange.
Today, the Central Exchange is celebrating its 35th year as the Metro's most prominent women's advocacy and business networking organization. Nick is with its president and chief executive, Cece Rojas.
And when I say the president and chief executive, I mean brand new president and chief executive. You've been on the job barely a few days.
That's correct.
Now, when you think about today, when there's so many other opportunities for women, is there a need for a central exchange?
Oh, absolutely. I would, speaking on behalf of our 900 members, I would say that they all believe that there's a very strong value proposition for them as members. We are still doing cutting-edge programming. We're in the process of developing even more. I think programming that not just women, but I think men would be interested in as well.
Now, I was fascinated 2 years ago. You came out with a study that was looking at there was only 7% of women in the corporate boardrooms, the board of directors of the publicly traded companies in Kansas City, only 7% of women in corporate executive positions in Kansas City. That was less than half the national average. And you came up with this win-win initiative that was trying to get to 20%, 1 in 5 positions in those corporate boardrooms dedicated to women, and 1 in 5 corporate executive positions dedicated to women. 2 years on, how are you doing with that initiative, Cece?
Well, I think that we are putting together a strong foundation to be able to reach our goal. I think the progress has been slow. I don't know that that's necessarily anything to do with win-win initiative. Just I think it has more to do with that Kansas City is just falling behind, and we're not as progressive in this area as we probably should be. We've had some good news recently, though. As a matter of fact, Great Plains Energy, or KCP&L, just elected women to their board of directors in the past week. So we are seeing some change, and more importantly, more of a proactive kind of stance, in regards to how we identify and seek out those women that are more than qualified to serve on corporate boards and in the C-suite.
It seems like a huge jump when we were at 7% of corporate boardrooms, 7% of the CEOs in Kansas City that were women, to get to 20%. But I was looking through some of the material here. That might be only, though, just one additional woman joining the board that could actually get you to 20%.
Well, that's true, because the numbers aren't quite as big.
Yep.
I mean, you're looking at a smaller pool of numbers. But still, we know that we do have some work to do, and we're very committed and passionate about making sure that we achieve our goal.
Well, Cece Rojas, thank you so much for being with us on The Local Show.
Thank you for having me.